I'm John Hofmeister, the author of Why We Hate the Oil Companies, Straight Talk from an Energy Insider. Throughout my career, 25 years in energy-consuming companies like GE, Nortel, Allied Signal, and 10 years in an oil-producing company like Royal Dutch Shell, I learned a lot about energy, where it comes from, how nervous people are about prices and availability of energy. Why We Hate the Oil Companies is a way to learn about how the industry works, how special interests work, and frankly, how the government works to deny the American people truly affordable energy. We are restricting energy production in this country in ways that most Americans do not realize. When we were paying $4 a gallon for gasoline, there was no good reason for that, except years and years of failed government policy, industry, special interest, selfishness, and that is where we are today. I think that grassroots America deserves better. I think grassroots Americans deserve, first of all, to learn the whole truth and everything there is to know about the energy system which pervades their life. I think the American people need to know, why do the oil companies and the utilities operate solely in their self-interest, not in society's interest? Why do the special interests, like many environmental groups, operate in their self-interest and only their self-interest? And why does the government not work on behalf of society and the American people? There are anecdotes, and examples of how the government works against the interests of the people. There are solutions, and that's really the point of the book. We can have all the energy we ever need or want in this country at affordable prices with a sustainable, clean, environmental landscape if we would have a short, medium, and long-term plan to get there. But when we run the country on 2-year cycles or 4-year cycles, we will never, ever get to the point where we have sufficient available and affordable energy. So what I'm calling for in this book is an intervention by the American people with the United States government that will impact the industries and the special interests that deal with energy and the environment to make sure that we do things differently in the future. We can do things differently in the future. It's not that hard. But the most important thing is for grassroots Americans to understand what's at stake and what it will take. And I invite you to read this book, enjoy it, and help save this country from sliding down a slippery slope, which I call the energy abyss, by working on a reformation of how the government sets energy and environmental policy. We can have affordable, clean energy forever and not have to worry about it. That's what this book is intending to deliver.